My friends, Alex Jones here from Infowars.com with an important message concerning the 2012 presidential election. In all of my years of studying politics worldwide and here in the U.S., I have never seen the establishment running scared like they are right now. A perfect storm is upon us. Everything Ron Paul talked about 30 years ago and 3.5 years ago in the 2008 campaign has come true. The Federal Reserve has bankrupted the country by design. Open world government, global carbon taxes, VAT is being announced. Everything that he's warned us about is now unfolding. Our country is bankrupt from the welfare state, all these wars. The federal government's out of control. Obama's launching wars without congressional approval. A super Congress now creates the spending bills. The president, more and more, is becoming a dictator. Our country is dominated by the Federal Reserve banking cartel. Ron Paul, Thursday night in the debate, had most of the cheers and applause on the Fox News Republican debate. The other candidates were like a group of traitorous wolves or hyenas attacking him, going after him, trying to demonize him. The questioners from Fox were trying to demonize Ron Paul and were so scared of him. They were endorsing torture and secret arrest of Americans and even the extrajudicial killing of Americans, and were laughing at him that he wanted trials and due process. Ron Paul is the American. Ron Paul is aligned with George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. These globalists, they're the ones that aren't aligned. They're the ones that could care less about our republic and work for the special interest. You're not going to find a real constitutional president from the Democrats. You're not going to find it from the Republicans. And the media is coming after him. Liberal, conservatives, CBS, ABC, Fox, CNN, Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck. Rush Limbaugh on Friday, I saw the video clip of him in his studio saying Ron Paul is dangerous, he'll destroy the Republican Party. It's nuts on parade. And he turned to the TV that he was watching and he goes, look, there's Ron Paul, talking in front of the ice cream stand in Iowa. It was funny because I had actually seen that myself that day live. And it was the hatred of this man who has the most conservative voting record in Congress, who is a true constitutionalist, a true libertarian. And there was this hate by this individual calling him a nut, this admitted hardcore drug addict. This rhino, this guy that supports all the neocons and the wars and the Patriot Act and the police state now being used against the American people. It's so disgusting. Then I learned Glenn Beck attacked him. Remember the guy that supported the bailout, who likes Mitt Romney, the Mr. Carbon Tax that Al Gore loves? I mean, these people are disgusting. They're put in there to lead conservatives and constitutionalists straight to Hades, just like Obama was there to lead Democrats. It's time for people to wake up. Ron Paul is popular with conservatives, libertarians, and even liberals that have any sense. Ron Paul at this key juncture in history is here, and the system is scared to death of him. He won the New Hampshire straw poll. In all the national polls, he comes in first, second, or third, and the media continues to put out this hoax, and this is the most important point, this mantra that he cannot win, he cannot win, he cannot win. Yeah, I like Ron Paul, or most talk show hosts say, but he can't win. This idea to try to go after the public and treat you like you're weak-minded so that you'll, quote, vote for a winner so you feel like a winner. Well, we've already won because Ron Paul's running and educating people about real issues. He is the only real candidate out there, period. And his decades-long work is now coming to fruition in an archetypal challenge right as America is imploding, right as everything he talked about is happening. And the system is ignoring him. In most news reports, even when he won CPAC 2 years in a row, in front of all the big conservatives, the key victory that Ronald Reagan and others won, Fox News wouldn't report it, and then finally they reported it and dubbed in boos from another speech. This is the deception. This is the level of manipulation. If you want to go against the establishment, if you want to go against the status quo, look at the entire status quo attacking Ron Paul. Look at how scared they are of him. Go back online and watch that debate from Thursday, how the questioners at the debate were trying to make him look bad and attacking him. How everyone on stage was attacking him because they're all establishment, they're all globalists, they're all bought and paid for by the special interests that run this country. America doesn't have long. We are at a crossroads, ladies and gentlemen. And don't be like Judas Iscariot, Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, and others. Don't wish later you wouldn't have taken that 30 pieces of silver. Rush, you said 2 years ago you were no longer going to carry the Republicans' water anymore, and that you'd been a hack, and that they were basically corrupt and just as bad as the Democrats. But now you're flipping right back to it. You only did that to try to keep your dwindling audience that's waking up to you. You know, if you guys don't stand up for the Republic and Ron Paul, a true constitutionalist, because it's the right thing to do, you should do it because that's what's popular. You should, because there's no future for this country. There is no future for a system where they laugh at Ron Paul because he wants Americans to be able to have trials, because he doesn't want Americans to be able to be killed by the government. That's now on the books. We have all of this tyranny taking place, and the entire system from all points of the compass is attacking Ron Paul because he is a major front runner. He is a major front runner in the top 3 in many polls, #1. He could win. He could be our president. He could get on top of Congress and work with them to reverse the tyranny. We're going to collapse if we don't. There's other avenues, the states. There's other ways to try to fix the country, but Ron Paul is a big part of it. So we're at a crossroads. Make your decision. The choice is up to you right now historically. Don't look back later and wish that the old propaganda of he can't win kept you from voting for Ron Paul and supporting him. It's time for Republicans. It's time for Democrats. It's time for Libertarians. It's time for everybody to really think about the fact that Ron Paul has never compromised and has always done what he said he would do. And that even if you don't totally agree with some of his policies, we need somebody who's bona fide, somebody who's real, somebody who can be trusted. The system is coming after him. That is a massive endorsement of Ron Paul. And it is so sickening to watch those establishment whores up there on TV attacking, and the cowardly Republicans in that debate openly pushing tyranny like it's good, and to see Ron Paul like a lion in winter standing up to those hyenas, to those jackals. I'll be covering it more on the radio and at Infowars.com. We've got key reports up there dealing with the hoax that Ron Paul can't win, dealing with the fact that the establishment is scared to death. They're scared to death for a reason. They know they're bringing in tyranny. They know the people are waking up to them. They know that the Federal Reserve is unpopular. And they know that Ron Paul could become president. We're at a historic point. Get out there and defend Ron Paul and expose the hoax that he can't win. I'm Alex Jones reporting for Infowars.com.